tell you, where were you when I was in Minnesota on the lake? You saw the pictures of me on the lake. I forgot of all things my sunglasses, and I swear to God, I go out in the daylight, it's almost like a church of dust anyway.
That is the sun, Shannon.
Exactly. What's that ball of light? Oh, it's the sun.
Yeah.
But we love these high definition glasses, and this is an idea, you know, whether you have trouble driving at night, or it's sun, or it's snow, or it's sleet, or it's rain on the pavement.
Or you just want them to be affordable.
Right, or you just want them to be affordable. My God, that's the lowest price we've ever done, isn't it?
It is, and the thing is, we don't get these often.
Oh, never.
The last time we brought them in June, they sold out.
Yeah.
But you see how crisp and visual that experience is? Because if you're to go out and try to find a $9 pair of sunglasses, they're going to be dark. They're going to scratch. They're not going to have all those UV and polarized lenses that we want. You're going to get that with these lenses. You get spring-loaded hinges as well. And you're not just getting one pair, but you're getting two pairs with two different finishes. You have a dark finish, and then you have a subtle tortoise finish on the side, which you can kind of see, which is great. You kind of see the brown on the inside are browns. But also, look at my shirt through the lenses right there. See how it pops and it's visual? I'm going to show you a quick comparison. Look at the difference in these lenses. These lenses just make it darker. They don't make that color pop, and they don't have the spring-loaded hinges. That's why this is so affordable for everybody. Because as Shannon said, you know, you're traveling. I just was at the pool this weekend with friends, and like, I forgot my sunglasses. And I'm like, dude, here's a pair of sunglasses. And I was like, keep them. They're $9. Because have you ever been there where you go to that restaurant, you go to the bar, you go to that wedding, and like, I left my sunglasses at the party. And then you're crying over it because those are your nice, fancy pair of glasses. These look great. They feel great. They're lighter in weight. And when we think about those HD Vision lenses, we think about those bigger bug-eyed lenses. These are slick and sharper. And remember, for this price, you think you'd just be getting one because it is polarized lenses. It's got that UV protection. It's got those spring-loaded hinges, which is just awesome because I'm going to show you another comparison because, you know, I went looking for $9 sunglasses. Listen to these.
Ooh, this looks like a snap at any second.
That's just it. And you look at that lens difference. They're darker instead of making the colors pop and everything richer. And one of the things is, remember that HD Vision visor?
Well, I was just going to think, because I love those. But, you know, having a sunglass, that's what I really want. You know, I mean, because the whole idea is, even though, can you find $9 sunglasses out there? Well, you can, but you get what you pay for. This is so much more than just an economical way to get sunglasses. It illuminates the road. It brightens up the experience. You know, whether it's the sun in your eye and you can't see that stoplight, or you can't read that street sign, or here in Florida, we get torrential rains and you can't see, or in Minnesota in the winter months where you've got that black ice, or all of the snow that's reflecting in your eyes. This is 12 months out of the year, brighter, clearer, more comfortable vision. Because I find if I'm wearing cheap sunglasses or not wearing sunglasses at all, my eyes burn at the end of the day. They're red, they're sore, they're uncomfortable, you're squinting. Plus, it's not safe for anybody because you're not really aware of what's going on if you are driving or walking. This actually brightens up, illuminates, and makes everything more clear.
Actually, you brought up a great point. Driving down here in Florida, if you've ever been those summer storms, you know, it's sunny one moment, and then all of a sudden the cloud comes over, and you're like, wait, I can't see. Hold on.
No, it's true.
You can leave your HD Vision lenses on, and if it does get darker, it's still going to be brighter and clearer. Because with that HD Vision lens, it doesn't dull it down. It makes it more visual of an experience. So the clouds look richer, the distance doesn't look as foggy, because this is what happens. This is that bright sun that hits us in the eyes, and when I'm going to show you, because this is one of our big HD lenses, look what happens when we go behind it. It's more palatable. This is annoying, whether it's reflection off the water or the snow.
You're annoying me right now.
Right, isn't that annoying? But when you have that HD Vision lens, it dulls down the glare, but it doesn't diminish that view. I mean, if you finally make that trip or go on that cruise or finally get to the Yosemite National Park, and then you have to deal with this all the time versus having this beautiful experience, because what I appreciate about it, we all grab sunglasses. Grandma does, the kids do, everyone does, because we start squinting, we go like this, and we start to get those sun headaches because we've been squinting. It's a $9 experience for everyone in the family. Whether you have two pairs, you have that darker lens, or the darker tortoise shell, and that lighter one, which is just awesome. So maybe it's one for him, one for her, or you know what? I've worn the tortoise shell. You can rock that.
Yes, you can.
Everyone can. And again, look at my shirt, between my shirt and the lines behind the shirt.
That's awesome.
It's brighter, it's more visual. I picked up another pair of tortoise shells that were actually more than $9. Look at how it just makes it darker. It's not that much of a better visual experience. There's no spring-loaded hinges, which that's one of the first things to break. I love the quality. I love that size, because if you're like me, I go to the sunglass place and I'm like, okay, more, no, it doesn't fit, doesn't fit. These truly are a perfect size for everybody. Speaking of going to the stores, I have a friend who works at one of those big sunglass stores in the mall. People go into his store and they're like, do you have the HD Vision lenses? And they're like, no, those are on TV. This is, you're at the mall. You can get these here at the best price anywhere, because remember, you're not just getting one pair for $17.
That's insane.
You're getting two. And I love the fact that people have gotten a few pairs, because you know what? I left one at the lake house, or you know, I left one at the amusement park on the roller coaster ride. I'm not crying over losing a $300 pair of glasses, or even a $100 pair of glasses. It's a $9 pair that's going to last and do what it's supposed to do.
You know what? I would get more than one set. I really would. Keep one in the glove compartment, keep one in your handbag, keep one at the office, keep one, you know, just an air and a spare. Somebody's always forgotten their sunglasses. And I want to harken back to, yes, it's, you know, literally a few dollars a piece, you know, basically $9 and change. But more importantly, it's what this does. Don't, you know, forget the fact. I mean, I think it's easy to get caught up in the price. I mean, for me, I love what this does, because I have a fairly expensive pair of sunglasses, you know, and they're already scratched, but they're actually too dark. They give me a headache, and they pinch my little noggin, and I got an itty bitty head. So I mean, they actually give me a headache. So even though and then I take aspirin because I'm thinking, oh, my head hurts. It's the sunglasses that are just too dark for my viewing environment, and they don't fit my head properly. Plus, they've got those little nose grippers, which create, at my age, everything creates a line, and you see like these telltale lines on your cheeks and the telltale lines on the nose because it's pinching. So these are comfortable. They sit perfectly on your face. They adjust to little old noggins like mine.
Why do you wear those sunglasses that are uncomfortable? You don't want the squinting. You don't want the headache.
I spent a lot of money on them.
So I have a nice pair of sunglasses too, and you know, just like we have a nice watch or a nice handbag, I break out the nice sunglasses when I go to that nice wedding and I want to look good or whatever. You know, these still look good, but I tell you, I'm at that wedding and I'm more worried about my sunglasses, because like, no one better pick up my sunglasses. I don't want to lose my sunglasses. This really is a comfort for everybody, because yeah, I keep a few pairs around because I can give one away if I want to, because you know what, it's a great gift. They're going to appreciate that beautiful HD lens. I love to do that comparison where people are like, oh wait, how much did you pay for your glasses? Try on mine. Try that experience. Swimming in the pool, you don't want to get water in your eyes. You don't like the glare off the water, but you want to get chlorine and chemicals on those expensive glasses. Versus these $9 shades that really look good. They're lighter in weight, but more importantly, it blocks down this glare because of that HD Vision lens. This lens is not, you know, this is the sun right now, but the sun even in the winter time, reflecting off the snow, you're going to have these. And I just also noticed, because I put on my HD Vision lenses and I see the red writing on the wall, free shipping. Get these home for free shipping and try them out. See how lightweight and comfortable they are. And you know what? When you lose your sunglasses, when you've forgotten that one pair at the office and you need that extra one in the glove box, you're going to have a beautiful pair of HD Vision lenses. And remember, you get one in the dark and one in that cool tortoise shell, which I just think is awesome. But more importantly, it's that lens. Polarized, UV resistant, which is what we want, even scratch resistant, and those spring-loaded hinges. Because I love doing this comparison. Because no joke, I was just looking for a sunglass pair in about that $9 range. And listen to this.
Oh, man.
I mean, I didn't even...
You're just waiting for them to snap.
Well, that's just it. These aren't going to last me that long. These will really give you a more visual experience.
They will.
And that's what it comes down to. Less squinting, clear lenses, because it's that HD lens, which we all fallen in love with. I mean, remember back in the day, a few years ago, it was the nice big ones. They kind of looked kind of funny, but you know what? Everyone loved that visual story. So they picked them up, and they would wear them, and they'd wear the big bug-eyed look because of the difference it makes. So they've made them more sophisticated. They've made them more affordable where we can have a 2-pack. But what we're still reducing is we're reducing that ugly glare all year long. And more importantly, it's that summertime. Like, I'm going up to Norway in a few weeks. Do you know how long it's sunny up there? Like forever, especially right now. It's those long summer days. And the thing is, you will benefit from them winter, summer, spring, or fall, because that sun hits you and you're going to always have a pair of great glasses right there.
Absolutely. You know what? I have to tell you, they do look expensive. There's a designer that does a shape very similar to this. They look good on everybody. You know, forget the fact that they're wildly affordable, basically a little over $4 and change, but we pay to send it to you. I would definitely get more than one set. Now, not only did this sell out the last time that Bill presented this, we did not bring in this many. In fact, I have no idea why we didn't bring in more of these. Maybe we couldn't at this price, because for all intents and purposes, it's a buy one, get one free. And believe you me, the guy in your life is going to thank you for this, because you know he loses his glasses. He sits on his glasses.
She looks right over at me. Thanks a lot. Just a few times.
Exactly. But you know, it's true, especially in the summer months. You're out having fun. You don't want to be, you know, agonizing.
It's happy hour.
It is.
I don't want to have a sunglass watching hour.
No, exactly.
It's like, oh, I knew I left something there last night.
Oh my God, I'm telling you though, if you don't have your sunglasses, I was so, because my parents are telling Bill, we did a 50th wedding anniversary on a boat.
Beautiful pictures.
No sunglasses. I was miserable.
And that's just it. I mean, imagine if someone handed you a pair because they got a 2-pack.
Oh my God, I actually offered people money. No kidding. Somebody brought their 7-year-old 6-year-old daughter, and she had sunglasses, and I'm like, can I buy your daughter's sunglasses for $50? They wouldn't let me do it. That is the God's honest truth, because I was.
Kids don't like that reflection.
They don't.
And the thing is, imagine that, even just driving around in that hatchback in front of you, the glare is beaming off of it. Grab your HD Vision sunglasses, because it's going to be a crisper, more visual experience. And that's what we all appreciate. We want that crisp visual outlook when we're finally at the amusement park, when we're finally at the water park with the kids, or just even watching them on the sporting field. Again, look at my shirt. Yeah. You can see through the glasses and through the lenses. It's still popping, it's visual, it's powerful.
It's not distorted.
It's not. And then what do these other ones do? They just make it darker and grayer in terms of enhancing the color, in terms of enhancing that field of view. Remember, these I couldn't even find for $9 a glass.
Nope.
These are $9 with the UV protection, with the scratch resistant, with the polarized lenses, and also I love that spring-loaded hinge.
Too.
So really, this investment's going to last you. But more importantly, take advantage of the free shipping, because I think the last time we had them here, because it is only $18, we didn't do free shipping. You can try them out. You can see how lightweight they are. Maybe, you know, I only need one pair of sunglasses. But come on. You lose one, you want to give one to a friend just to even borrow because you're driving and they're squinting. Oh, wait, here, try these on. Right. You're going to be covered.
And you know what? You don't care if you throw it in your purse. You don't care if you throw it in your glove compartment. If, you know, like Bill said, they're scratch resistant, but even if they would get a scratch, I mean, they're like $4 and, you know, I mean, they're $8 and change or what have you. I mean, the crazy thing is we are not limiting quantities. And I am going to forewarn you, what we brought in is about what we sold in 1 or 2 airings the last time that Bill was here. So we pay to send it to you. Remember, it's not just an economical pair of glasses. For all intents and purposes, it is buy one, get one free. I mean, again, for all intents and purposes, it's what these do. Not only do they protect your eyes, because you think about the strength of the sun, that's why newspaper's yellow if you forget to get it right away in the morning. I mean, what's that doing to your eyes if you're not wearing, you know, adequate protection? And more importantly, it is distorting your field of view. Whether you have had cataract surgery or I'm just very sensitive to light.
Because you don't see it often?
Because I don't see it very often. No joke. When I first started working here, I used to pray that they would let me wear sunglasses on the air because, I mean, seriously, because it makes you uncomfortable.
That's so funny. My dad used to not want to go to movies during the day because you'd sit in the dark and then you come outside and you're like, whoa! And the thing is, it was so blinding. That's just we want to treat our eyes very delicately because I don't do beauty here at HSN, but the muscles around our eyes, the skin around our eyes, we spend a lot of money on that.
I don't want to wrinkle. I don't want to squint.
That's just it. And with the proper lens and protection, you won't be squinting as much. You'll be enjoying that field of view. You won't be compensating for cheap sunglasses in this price range. And why do I go and buy those cheapos, whether it's at the drugstore or the gas station? It's because I need them. It's because I forgot them or lost them, and I'm going to be going on that road trip. These are in that perfect little price point, under $10 a pair of glasses. Yet they give you UV protection. They give you that polarized lens. They give you fashionable looks, but also with that spring-loaded hinge, which is great. But more importantly, it's not darkening down that view or that vista of wherever you're finally gotten to with the family. It enhances it, because this is what we see when it's reflecting off the snow and off the water, or just even, you know, in our eyes as we drive. And this is what we get when we put on our HD Vision glasses. That glare is diminished, but our view's not diminished. It's enhanced with that beautiful, crisp amber lens. And you see right there, she puts them on. She can throw them. You brought up a great point. You can throw them in your purse or on the passenger seat. Someone sits on them, you know.
No big deal.
It's $9. You didn't sit on my $100 pair of glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna right?
Curse the day.
Well, and the thing is, these do what that $100 pair of glasses does not do. That's the other thing to be clear about. So if you are interested, I will tell you, we will be at 2,000 by the time it's all said and done here. And we brought in far fewer of these than we did when it sold out in June. We even pay to send it to you. We are not limiting quantities. Even if you think you've got perfectly fine sunglasses, I mean, come on, for like $8 and change, give or take, why not at least get these at home and have them as your extra set, as your spare set, as your emergency set? And no kidding, I think you'll find, I don't care how much you spend on your sunglasses or what that brand name or label is, or even prescription lenses for that matter, once you try these, you do get kind of hooked on how much brighter and crisper and clearer your driving is, especially because I have issues with night driving. Just, you know, it's the process of getting older and whatnot. But what's nice for me is that means when it rains or there's wet pavement or icy roads when I'm driving in Minnesota, it's especially dangerous for me. So if you're sensitive to glare and that kind of thing for, you know, a myriad of reasons, then you definitely should get this at home. I mean, that price, it's really ridiculous to not at least try them.
I would definitely at least try them. Agreed. Yes. But you know, if you're like me, you finally find that sweet pair of glasses. You like the fit. You like the price point. I'm like, I'll take 4 because I know I'm going to lose one, or one's going to break, or I'm going to take one with me and not bring it back. But when you get a few pairs, you're going to have backups, but you're going to see a difference. Compared to what you have, compared to what you may have picked up, see how it's darker and grayer and duller versus how much richer that scenery is going to look with that HD Vision lens, with less glare but more visuals. Spring-loaded hinges. This pair didn't come with spring-loaded hinges, and I actually had to pay for gas to go pick them up. But the thing is, we will ship these to you for free. Get a few of them if you can. You will love them. You'll love to give them away, and they'll be so grateful. Like if you're stuck on a boat with Shannon, I'm like, oh, hey, Shannon, here, take a pair of my HD Vision lenses.
You would make me happy.